Hi everybody. So just doing a quick video on soap making. So one of these times I may end up doing kind of a how-to on making your own soap. But my husband and I, we make our own soap. We have for the last couple years. And one of the benefits to doing it was we ended up kind of saving money. And we ended up recycling things that we were already using. That was how this all started. We've actually are in the process of getting our business license to actually sell our soap because so many people like it, and there's people who legitimately want to sell it in businesses. So in order to do that, we need to make sure that we are legitimately making and following making soap that follow the laws and regulations. But initially how it started was we make bacon on the weekends on our Foreman grill, and we kept ending up with trays full of bacon fat. And I don't cook a whole lot with it, and I didn't want to cook a whole lot with it. That's part of the reason we cooked it on the Foreman grill, was that we weren't eating all that bacon fat all the time and grease. So what we actually ended up doing was my husband decided to try and recycle it in some way. The other thing that happened was my husband and I typically would only drink a cup of coffee a day on the weekends, so I would go and grab him and I coffee from the coffee stand, and then we would end up with a whole bunch of these wax-lined coffee cups and a whole bunch of bacon fat. And he thought, what could I do with this? And he started making soap. And we actually ended up finding that we were essentially making our bacon cheaper and our coffee cheaper because we were reusing the parts that we were discarding. And then same with coffee grounds, we could put those in there. We had oatmeal that we weren't really eating, and so we went ahead and decided to go ahead and put that in there. And then we put a couple essential oils. He's very picky about the soap that he uses. I have very sensitive skin, so we wanted a soap that was something that we could both use. So initially he made the scent to be something he liked, and that was how we came up with our first soap, which is actually this stuff right here. We no longer do the whole oats, so this is an older bar. We grind them up. We found that was kind of a trial and error thing. But we call it the Backwoods Pine. So it has pine oil, pine needle oil, cedar oil, tea tree oil, coconut oil, and then there's the bacon fat and, all the stuff that you do make soap. So pretty much the only actually other ingredients is lye and water. So it is a glycerin-based soap. This was actually our first type. So as you can see, this is a newer bar. We figured out how to make logs of it, and so I cut them with a wire by hand. And we use these. I use these in my kitchen. I use them as a cleaning agent. They are antibacterial. And we actually turn them into a different kind of soap. We turn them into laundry detergent. So my husband went to go buy baby laundry detergent and realized that it was all overly scented, and we put a diaper on our newborn that was perfumed in some way, shape, or form. He broke out in a huge rash and blistered. So we definitely didn't want to do any kind of scented detergents because we decided to go ahead and do cloth diapering. And so he decided to go ahead and start making the laundry detergent for our son Michael's clothes, specifically, mostly his diapers is really what I use this on. So again, we found a lot of applications for this, and it's helped recycle things that we would have otherwise thrown away. We're not big recyclers, but we do try to optimize what we spend our money on and get our biggest return on investment possible. So that was one of the different things that we did. And we have a couple other soaps that we make. We also make one that smells like lemon pound cake, and that one has citrus oils in it and vanilla and then oatmeal, and then all of them have coconut oil and oatmeal in them. And then the other one we make is a coffee soap, and we call it vanilla latte, and that one has coffee grounds that are pre-used so they do not stain your skin, and then oatmeal and vanilla. And that one actually is a very good one as far as abrasiveness. I use that as a face wash, and then my husband also uses it on his hands, like after he's been working in the yard or working on cars, cuts through the grease better than anything that we've used as far as like even like the orange goo and stuff like that. He's maintenance mechanic kind of person by trade, so he's even brought it to his work, and there's some of the guys there who can't ever get the grime and dirt out of their hands, and it doesn't get them sparkling clean, but it cleans them better than any of the industrial soaps that they have. So anyway, it was, just a project that him and I decided to start doing, and it has definitely benefited our family. I don't use lotion anymore, and we live in a desert, so the soap that we use has some really great properties to it, and it doesn't leave me grimy. It also doesn't leave a thick scum all over my tub anymore. That was something I was really running into with those more lotiony body washes. So just an idea. And eventually, once we have our business license, we are going to be legitimately selling them. I'll probably do another video that goes over that says where you will be able to buy them. We'll be selling them online and everything like that. So just remember, I'm not on Twitter, I'm not on Facebook, so you can't write on my wall. You can write on my floor. Again, sorry about the mess, but my house is, lived in. All right, bye.